Hello, my name is SURYANSH RATHORE. I am first year BTech student in IIT Roorkee. Today in this video, I am going to write a program to print the sum of digits of a non-negative integer in C++. So let us look at the video. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4 as an example. 1, 2, 3, 4 number as an example. So the sum of digits of this number will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is also equal to 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Now 4 is the last digit of 1, 2, 3. 4. 3 is the last digit of 1, 2, 3. 2 is the last digit of 1, 2 and 1 is the last digit of 1. Last digit of a non-negative integer n is n modulus 10. As the modulus operator gives the remainder, let's divide this number by 10. We get 4 as a remainder, which is the last digit of this number. So the last digit of any non-negative integer n is n modulus 10. Now exactly what we are going to do here is, let's look at the approach. We are going to provide the user to give the input of the number n and creating a loop which runs till n is equals to 0. N is equals to 0, the loop will stop working as it will work up to n greater than 0. And initializing an integer sum to be 0, create an integer variable ld, which is the last digit, which is n modulus 10. Divide n by 10 continuously as the loop advances and add the last digit in the sum until the loop ends. So we are going to add the last digit in the sum continuously as the loop advances. So we can see here, if we add last digits continuously, finally we will get the sum of the number. Okay, so let's look at the algorithm. Initially the sum is 0 and this is the last digit and this is the sum. Initially n is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here last digit is 4, you can see, and the sum is previous sum plus the last digit, which is 0 plus 4, which is 4. Now n is n by 10, we divide the number by 10, we get 1, 2, 3. Here last digit is 3. The sum is previous sum plus last digit, which is 4 plus 3 is 7. Again divide this number by 10, we get 1, 2. Last digit here is 2. And the sum is previous sum plus last digit, which is 9. Now again divide this number. N is 1. Now last digit is 1. Sum is the previous sum plus the last digit, which is now 10. Now finally the sum will be 10. Now again if we divide the number by 10, just if we divide 1 by 10, we get 0. So the loop ends here because we are running the loop till n greater than 0. Okay, so let's take a look at the pseudocode. In 10, we are creating an integer. Right? C out, enter the number. C in n, providing the user to give the input. Int sum is equals to 0, initializing the sum to be 0. While n is greater than 0, we are running a loop. Int last digit is equals to n modulus 10. N is equals to n by 10 and sum is sum plus last digit. This whole process after running will finally give the value of the sum of digits of the number. See out sum of digits, which is sum, A and L. And now let's dry run this code. Input n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Sum is equals to 0, initialized. Here n is greater than 0, so the loop runs. And LD, last digit is now 4. Now divide this number by 10. 1, 2, 3. Sum is sum plus LD, which is initial sum, initialized, which is 0, plus LD, which is 4, is equals to 4. Now again n is greater than 0 as n is 1, 2, 3. So the loop runs again. Now last digit is 1, 2, 3 modulus 10, which is 3. Now again divide this number by 10, we get 1, 2. Now the sum will be previous sum plus the last digit, which is 4 plus 3, which is 7. And we are doing all according to the steps in the loop. Now again, n is greater than 0 as n is 1, 2. So the loop runs again. Last digit is n modulus 10, which is 2 or 4. N is equals to n by 10. We are again dividing this number by 10. We get 1. Now the sum is previous sum plus last digit, which is now 9. Again n is greater than 0, n is 1. So the loop runs again. Last digit is n modulo 10, which is 1. And now n, if we divide this number 1 again by 10, we get 0. So the loop doesn't run because we are running the loop till n greater than 0. And now finally the sum will be initial previous sum plus last digit, which is 9 plus 1, which is the 10. Now n is equals to 0, so the loop ends there. Finally the value of sum is 10, which is the sum of the digits of the entered number. So let's look at the code, actual code in the compiler. Let's look at the code. So the code will be like this. Hashtag include iostream using namespace std int name. This is the basic C++ syntax. Intent cout, enter a non-negative integer input, providing the user to give the input. Now initializing sum to be 0, while n is greater than 0, ld is equals to n modulus 10, n is equals to n by 10, sum is equals to sum plus ld. Cout, sum of digits of the non-negative integer is sum. Finally, the value of sum will be the sum of digits of the entered number. ENDL returns 0. So this will be our final code. Let's run this code. Enter non-negative integer. Say we entered 1, 2, 0, 9, 1. What will be the sum? 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 9 plus 1, which will be 9 plus 4, which is 13. So the sum is 13, which is correct. Let's again run this code. Enter a non-negative integer. Let's enter 0, 0, 0, 7, 1, 2. Sum will be 10. Let's look. Sum is 10. So the code is perfectly working, and yes, this is the final code. So by this I conclude my video, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks.